doing the same thing.
Right.
But if it was on YouTube, so let's see if I can.
And I'm just, because I have the link.
Sure. No, that's, yeah, Andy. But for anything, we can do it on the next men's volleyball game.
And that's
Just
kind of
as a test run, and see.
And the nice part about this is all the software that I found is all free.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's the deal for women's volleyball? Can we not do it from women's as well, or do we have to show that
we could?
We still have to do the other camera angle as well?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Well.
And obviously, because it's running off of my stuff, it's a little bit slower than what he's got, hopefully.
Okay.
But I mean...
Okay, I see where it kind of catches here.
Right.
So you think that we would be able to watch that?
My guess is we should be able to watch that flawlessly on his stuff, you know. Because again, this is a wireless connection, and here running off the same network, so it slows everything down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, and then obviously for volleyball, the backboard will be up.
Yeah.
But we should also be able to live commentate through this onto that as well.
Okay.
And then I also have the ability to, I haven't downloaded yet, but you can get free, like, scoreboard, you know how we have the scoreboard, to overlay on the bottom as well.
Okay. Well, if there's a cost associated with it, let me know.
Okay. The other thing I thought of, too, is you had talked at the beginning of the year about how we had a little bit of Bobcat Club money that you were thinking about trying to find the best way to use it to help all programs. What I thought would be having a good, going out and getting 2 good high-level, like, 4K, because YouTube does allow 4K streaming. Go get 2 4K cameras, one for outdoors, one for indoors, because we can stream 2 live streams at the same time. So then if we ever did have a soccer game at the same time as a volleyball game or whatever, you could watch either one versus only having one or the other.
I told Andy that. I said I'm willing to bet that Sony HD Handycam that we got with the quarter size look piece, technology is kind of advanced. What do you think a 4K camera is? Are we talking $1,000?
Probably around there, maybe 1,000 to 2,000.
A couple thousand.
I mean, but again, that's you know, if we invest in that, that should last us a long time.
Sure.
And then, like I said, we can stream both at the same time if we need to. Because he's got 2 laptops already. You know, we'd have to get one more of the little things. But again, that was a couple $100 at most. And then,
I like it. I mean,
if we were doing this for volleyball, we wouldn't have to get another one of those streaming boxes because he could just take it outside because we don't need it for this, obviously, since I'm using it without it right now. And I'm guessing there'd be a way that we can adjust with the colors and stuff too to try to.
Okay. I'm gonna have him reach out to North Greenville. Who else YouTubes?
I think North Greenville is the only one that does it, to be honest with you.
I'd be interested in what kind of camera they use.
Right.
CLA YouTubes.
He means within our conference.
Can you call UCLA and see what the camera they use? I'm willing to bet it's probably a little bit better than our Sony Handycam. No. But I mean, I'm just curious.
YouTubes.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
Because the other nice part about this, in my
option
opinion, is with this, we don't ever have to get yelled at because the kids aren't moving the camera.
Well, that's what my next question was. If we had to do it, and say I'm mid-court.
Right.
I know a 4K camera is not going to have a wide lens like that.
Right.
But let's say you had the iPad and it was there. Does the iPad give us full court preference on a men's basketball game or a women's basketball game?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm with you. At some point in time, there's got to be something to where you can do the whole game and watch it.
Without moving it.
Correct.
Right.
A stationary camera.
Right. And my wonder too would be, you know, like, if later on down the road we get a nicer camera and we still have this ability, you know, like if we get really into it and we do live, you know, like replays, this would be a cool angle to catch a replay of a dunk on.
Yeah, no, I mean,
or Laprice's layup that he won, won the game on. You know, really
I
haven't
also
had to.
think about, I mean, just if you take the goal up, you've got like the rally that was North Greenville, Lees McCrane, what was it,
Right.
men's or what, that,
Yep.
that they showed?
Yep.
You've got a really good spot for that.
Right. Exactly.
How do you guys, let's say that's the Oculus, that
Mhm.
camera. How does it, how do you maneuver it left or right? Just
I can do it on the computer. It moves itself.
Okay.
But I mean, because we use volumetrics for our film exchange.
Uh-huh.
This is the angle they want us at. So I just tap right into that stream that we use for recording, and use it for broadcasting to YouTube as well.
I would even if that things that when you do that for your volleyball stuff, do you see the ball in the air?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's so what we were
Because
watching.
I can't see the other basket.
Right, it's because it's tipped down.
Okay, all right. So you tilt it up a little bit for.
Yeah, normally for
Okay.
volleyball, it's at the right angle.
Okay, all right. Never mind. That's fine.
But like this is what they
All
would.
right, yeah. Play that. Let me see.
I mean, this is what you would see on a live stream, basically. Which, in my opinion, is pretty good.
So yeah, see, they've zoomed in
Right.
to show just the court.
Yep.
Go to full screen. I'd be interested in what it looks like. All I want to do is see it. The ball stay. You don't see the ball there, and everybody's okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is mostly like coaches watching and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And like for me, if I was doing it, I would probably zoom it out a little bit and tip it up to try to catch more
That's all.
balls on
Yeah.
top.
Okay. That's all.
But-
I mean, if I'm just a casual fan watching this, it makes sense. I see from a coach's standpoint, you certainly will see from a formation and
Right.
blocking pattern, passing pattern, and so forth. But okay.
But like I said, for me, the biggest thing that eliminates, we've had a couple complaints about, well, we can't see around the ref. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
This angle eliminates that.
Sure.
And it also eliminates they're not keeping up with the game when they're moving the camera issues.
Sure looks clear just from that camera,
Right.
which I would assume ours would have the similar.
Yes, ours is, I'm
capabilities.
sure that because they're volumetrics as well, I'm sure they gave them the exact same camera that they gave us. You know, it might be a little bit brighter just because of different lighting in their stadium or whatever have you, but
This is the innovative stuff that we can do that makes us a little bit better than some of these other schools. I watched SWO's broadcast and Mount Olive's broadcast. Trying to think of who else I watched this year, and they stunk.
right,
They stunk.
yeah,
Ours the other night with Courtney and Elizabeth doing the
I
thing.
heard good things about it from what
It
I've
was
heard.
good, and I watched it in the film room, so I'm gonna be a little jaded. But there was some times where it froze a little bit.
Right,
But when it goes into HD in the film room, it's amazing.
right.
So,
Well, and that's where I do think that if we got spend
spend
a little bit of money, get two nice cameras,
Mhm.
one, especially for soccer because they're so far away, and get one for indoor. I think it would make a world of difference with and especially considering, like, I know for me, I get kids from all over the place, so, for families to be able to see it in this quality.
to some degree, I think it's the only way we're going to be able to recruit moving forward.
Right.
Not the only way,
Right, but it's going to be a huge asset for us.
but I mean that's our front door.
Right.
If you have bad lighting, bad gym, bad this, that, and the other, I don't know why you'd want to come,
Right.
especially for time. All right, well, let's run with this.
Okay.
Tell me, begin, Will, researching the 4K cameras.
Okay.
Which ones you think might be best for us? Because yeah, when we talk about making differences, that's certainly something we can commit to.
And then, like I said, I think the nice part about it too is if we can possibly figure out like a recording platform out there, we could leave that equipment up there in a locked cabinet, and Andy doesn't have to cart it up and down. He's got one outside, he's got one inside. All he has to do is be there. Which I feel like that's big too, because then we're never missing. If every parent wants to watch their kid play, and they don't care if the opposing team or a different team is playing on campus that day. That's not my problem.
No, I agree. I would save a lot of emails that we could avoid
Right.
in the beginning. I love it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for showing me.